Welcome to Delay in Block Productions. I'm your host, Drayton Blackgrove. On December 26, 2014, Jan Blackgrove, my grandmother and favorite railfan partner, passed away from this earth to be in heaven above. This scene was recorded 3 years ago, in 2011, at Bryan, Ohio. In it, my grandmother, the woman in red, waves at a passing Norfolk Southern train with her good friend Lois. Throughout middle school and high school, my grandmother and I developed a close relationship through train watching, so much so that I would consider her my best friend. On the day of her death, in order to cope and relax, I spent some time doing the thing we both love to do, train watching. In this video, you'll see some amazing trains and locomotives, filmed on a clear and sunny day, made possible by only God himself. It was as if he had blessed the day of her homecoming with a multitude of great trains. Our first train of the day, seen at Swanton, Ohio, was the daily Elkhart to Conway 14N. The train was led by a former Conrail -840 CW, with the ever-familiar pitch of a Leslie air horn. A few minutes later, we encountered an extremely rare occurrence, an SD60E locomotive running long hood forward, pulling the North Star steel turn. Train B41, as it is known by the symbol, is a daily Toledo to Delta, Ohio local. As the train flies past our camera, we're treated to a better view of the old New York Central GRS Type G signal heads. These signals were put up in the 1960s and are soon to be replaced by the newer SafeTran PTC signals, which are nicknamed Darth Vaders. The next train of the day was 11K, led by two -9 diesels. 11K is a daily Allentown, Pennsylvania to Elkhart, Indiana manifest train.
Yeah, it'll be fine for now there. Okay. I'll call in a half hour. Alright, Roger. It's way to westbound.
Moving west, we caught Intermodal Train 205 at Delta, Ohio, near the interchange with the Indiana and Ohio Railway. 205 is a Buffalo, New York to Chicago, Illinois high-priority freight train. A few minutes later, we encountered NS Manifest Train 16E, which was bound for Conway Yard in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Indiana and Ohio Railway is a subsidiary of the Genesee and Wyoming Railroad Company. Before being owned by the G&W, the Indiana and Ohio was part of the Rail America system. In this scene, two EMDs shove a long line of cars back up Delta Hill. The I&O operates the former Detroit, Toledo, and Ironton Railroad line, known as the Malenta Cutoff. Upon buying the DT&I in 1920, Henry Ford wanted to utilize the railroad for transporting automobile parts. Such a plan would require the parts to be shipped into Detroit quickly and on time. However, Henry Ford couldn't negotiate trackage rights agreements with the New York Central Railroad, which would give him priority to cross their railroad whenever needed. Since the negotiations fell through, Ford constructed the 7-mile-long Delta Hill to allow his railroad to bypass the New York Central's water level route completely. In only 9 years, Ford created a railroad empire that turned a 25% profit margin each year. While the Indiana and Ohio's Lima North local crew assembles their train, Norfolk Southern Intermodal Train 206 charges eastward under the Delta Hill Bridge. A few minutes later, and the Lima North local charges south over the Delta Hill Bridge. Note the CF&E nose logo on the lead unit. Moving south to the former Nickel Plate Road in Miller City, we caught Norfolk Southern Rail Train 912 with the second SD60E of the day in the lead. Miller City is one of the last locations on the former Nickel Plate Road line to have the original railroad signals still in place. However, just like the Swanton GRS signals, these soon will be replaced in 2015. Next, we caught Train 17K with a wide-bodied Canadian National unit leading and two other foreign power units. Moving back north to the CSX Garrett and Willard subdivisions, we set up our camera at Deschler, Ohio's Crossroads Park. Our first train was led by two BNSF GEVO locomotives. Next, Manifest Train Q393 pounded the diamond at Deschler with an interesting and colorful lash-up of motive power. This train is a daily Selkirk, New York to Chicago, Illinois manifest. A few minutes later, we caught the very short eastbound CSX Q146 with 2 GE locomotives in charge. As the sun started to set below the horizon, a rebuilt SD50-3 locomotive acts as the solo power for the eastbound manifest train Q386. Our final train of the day was Q507, a daily Toledo to Cincinnati, Ohio manifest train. This train was led by 2 GE-8 locomotives, which were running elephant style. Note, the old B&O water tower used for fueling steam locomotives south of the Diamond. Thanks for watching Delay in Block Productions. If you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or like us on Facebook for more great railroad media just like this.